Good morning, everybody. Rashida Strober here, the world's first and only dark skinned activist. I'm doing this live today because I am continuing to raise funds for my upcoming production performance reading, is what it is, at the Atlanta Black Theater Festival that's coming up September 1st. It's right around the corner. I have not raised nearly as much money as I need, and I'm here to ask for your support. That's what this live is all about today. It's really about the fight to end darkism. It's about the fight to expose darkism and end it. And I'm asking all the people that support the work that I do to join in this fight financially. Join on a financial level. Um, Make sure you guys like this video. Make sure you share this video. It's really sad and heartbreaking to me that I have put in so much work regarding ending darkism and fighting to end darkism. But when I come on here and I talk about needing to raise funds to continue to work, as opposed to if I come on here and I start talking about some type of foolishness that some dark skinned man has done, where they be done chose a light skinned woman over a pretty dark skinned woman, people flock to hear that. But when it comes time to actually support financially, the people don't want to do that. That's rather heartbreaking to me. That's rather sad to me. But you know what? I'm going to continue to ask. I'm going to continue to fight. I am not going to stop. So to those of you that understand, that support the work that I do, the most important word I use is understand, because if you understand what I do, then you automatically should be in financial support. I'm asking you to go ahead and make a donation because I'm getting so close to the date, which is September 1st. So first of all, I want to let everybody know I'm going to be at the Atlanta Black Theater Festival. I'm still going to show up. I'm going to find a way to show up. I've never backed out of a show because of finances or whatever the case may be. I still figure out a way. I'm going to be there. I'm coming. I want y'all to know that. September 1st, it's going to be Friday, September 1st, and that's the start of Labor Day weekend. I'm going to be at the TUBMAN Museum, and let me pull up the address there, and let me pull up the information right quick for you guys. TUBMAN Museum, and that's down in Macon, Georgia. It's the Tubman African American Museum. Like I said, down in Macon, Georgia, and I am going to pull up this information here. And my show is at 4 p.m. All right. The address is 310 Cherry Street, Macon, Georgia. And it's called the Tubman African American Museum. And that's where I'm going to be at. And I'm going to throw the information in the chat. Okay. Tubman Museum. I'm just putting this information in the chat, you guys. All right. So I just put the information in the chat. It's also on the screen. It's called the Tubman African American Museum. I'm going to be there on this coming Friday, September 1st, at 4 p.m. And the address is 310 Cherry Street, Macon, Georgia. Zip code is 3120. Okay. 4 o'clock p.m. is the start time. I'm going to be doing a performance reading of my play called A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge. Now, how can you financially support? Well, there's two platforms that I request that you go to support, and that would be my Cash App, which is $Rashida Lala. Once again, $Rashida Lala. And all of this information is in the chat. It's also in the description to this live. And now I'm putting it on the screen. So $RASHIDALLA. The GoFundMe, you can find the GoFundMe real easily by Googling Rashida Strober GoFundMe. And guess what? It's going to pop right up. But I also put that information on the screen so you guys can see it right there. So the two ways that I want you guys to make a donation, I want you to either go to the Cash App and donate, or to the GoFundMe and donate. Now, my goal is to raise $5,000. Now, I am nowhere near that goal at all, but I am very grateful to the people that have actually reached into their hearts, reached into their wallets, reached into their purse, and donated. So I am very grateful. The money that I raise, it helps me with the costs that are associated with making these shows happen. I do not live in the state of Georgia, for example. I live in Florida, and I have to travel from Florida to Georgia to get to the location, to get to the venue in order to do the performance reading. So that is one of the reasons why I'm always raising money, because it costs money to produce these shows. I am a self-producing independent artist, okay? What that means is very simple. It means that I am responsible. I'm responsible for producing my own shows and raising my own money. Okay. I have to do it. I have to make it happen. I don't have sponsors. I don't have financial backers. The only thing I have is my platforms where, you know, I come on and I tell y'all what I need, and I tell y'all what I'm doing, and I say, listen, donate, support. That's what I have, and that's what I use. And so that's why I'm here to ask everybody, because I'm getting so close to September 1st is right around the corner. It's actually next Friday. Okay. I will have to leave Florida on Thursday in order to make sure I'm there on time and ready to do my performance reading. And that's why I'm here to continue up until the day the show starts to raise money. And I'm going to also be raising money when I'm at the show, because I need to produce more shows. I need you guys to support financially. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's very simple and it's very straightforward. I need funds in order to make these shows happen. And that's just simply what it is. So I'm asking you guys to make a donation today. You can go to either my Cash App or you can go to my GoFundMe. I do have a PayPal as well. PayPal does not seem to be as popular as a GoFundMe or the Cash App. But if y'all want to go there and make a donation to my PayPal, you can do that as well. So I'm going to go ahead and put the PayPal link in the chat. Give me 1 second. Okay. Give me 1 second, you guys. Thank you, Hot Wings. I appreciate that. You said, Rashida, do you ever get so overwhelmed by darkism that you want to leave the U.S.? I hear that some countries worship dark-skinned women. Yes, I have been overwhelmed by darkism since I was a child. And yes, I have plenty of times, more times than I could count. I have said to myself, I want to go to another country that's dark-skinned, where there's like all the majority dark-skinned people. And it's not because I don't like or care about other races of people. That's not it. It's just I get so tired of having to wake up every day and walk out my door and have to experience this thing called darkism. You know, sometimes you just want to get up and just be a regular person. Give me a second, Hot Wings. I'm just putting my PayPal link in there. So now I got the PayPal link in there. You guys could donate to the PayPal if you want as well. My goal is to raise $5,000. I would love to be doing more shows and traveling around, but I just don't have the funding. That's the reason why I continue raising funds. I continue to ask for funds, and I'm never going to stop until I get to that ultimate long-term goal is $1 million. That's my long-term goal. But you guys could go to my PayPal. You can go to my Cash App, or you can go to my GoFundMe. I'm giving you guys 3 ways to make a donation. And once again, I'm getting down to the wire. I'm getting close. I have to leave from Florida next week to travel to Georgia to do the Atlanta Black Theater Festival. And they're not paying for that. I have to pay for this stuff out of my own pocket. This is why I'm asking you guys to please go and make a donation. So once again, you have the Cash App, you have the GoFundMe, you have the PayPal. So you have 3 ways that you can donate. And I'm going to be putting those into the chat, and I'm going to continue to talk about it, because that's the whole point of me making this live right now, is to raise funds. I'm here to raise funds. I'm here to ask for donations. So, but yes, to get back to your question, Hot Wings, I am tired of America and its darkism. And in my humble opinion, I believe that America is the place, and I haven't been to other countries, so I can't really do a complete accurate assessment of it, but it is my belief that America exhibits the most darkism towards dark-skinned people. Of course, there's other places around the world where darkism exists. Darkism is a global epidemic. It's everywhere. It's everywhere you go. Everywhere you see people that are darker skinned, there's going to be darkism, particularly if there's non-dark skinned people there. There's going to be darkism where there's dark skinned people and non-dark skinned people. It's going to be there. But I cannot speak on the experiences of, in terms of me experiencing it in other countries, because I haven't been there. Now, I have read the studies. I have read the scholarly literature regarding people that are dark skinned in other parts of the world. For example, Indian countries, Asian countries. I have read the scholarly studies, so that's how I know. I've read the experiences of people from those countries. I've even spoken to people and interviewed people on my channel from other parts of the world. So that's how I know that darkism, it does exist. But in my humble opinion, over here in America is, of course, where I have to experience the darkism. And I believe that America is probably among the worst places in the world where darkism takes place. I feel like every aspect of my human development has been impacted by darkism that is taking place over in America. I do believe if I was white, if I was light skinned, if I was biracial, I believe that I would have had a better chance at life. I believe that a lot of the things that have happened to me in life would probably have not happened if I was light skinned or white. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. Second child. Yeah, that's just what it is. That's just what I believe. And there's so many people that have tried to get me to come down off of this position, but it's hard for me to come down off of this position when I'm actually living this position. It's not something that I'm just like coming on here just talking about or saying what I heard from somebody else. I live this position, okay? As do literally millions of other dark-skinned people that live this position every day. We go through it every single day of our lives, experiencing it in education, in housing, in lending, in marriage and dating and relationships, in politics. We experience this every day. So it's just difficult, and it's very draining. It's very draining. It really is. It's very draining. It's not fun. Y'all think I'm having a good time or enjoying myself coming on here speaking about darkism, telling you my experiences about darkism. Well, I wish that I didn't have to come on here and tell y'all my experiences about darkism. I wish that I could just wake up every day and live a normal life, where somebody spoke about the fact that white people don't have to think about being white. Well, I wish that I could get up every day and not have to think about being a dark-skinned woman. That would be nice. I would love to just go about my day and, go to work, go to school, interact in stores with people and not have to think about being dark skinned. I wish, y'all, that I could do that. But dark skinned people cannot lead normal lives like white people and non-dark skinned people. We simply can't. That's not the way it works. We can wish for it all we want. We can delude ourselves, because I know that there's some dark skinned people that say to me, "What are you talking about? I don't go through this." Well, I mean, y'all do go through it. You just, maybe you have had a better chance at life. Maybe you have one light skinned parent that's got some money, and people give you a pass because they light skinned and they got money. You know what I'm saying? Or people give you a pass because maybe you're a dark skinned person that happens to not be in poverty, and you get a pass for for that, and so you don't feel it as much. But the vast majority of dark skinned people, they wake up and they have to deal with darkism, whether they want to acknowledge it or not. Just because you don't acknowledge that you deal with darkism doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. Maybe that's your way of coping. I was on Cher Sade. Shout out to Cher Sade. I was on her channel. I want to say maybe about 2 years ago. She invited me, and I was on there with a dark-skinned man, and he was basically denying darkism. And I'm just like, when I hear dark-skinned people deny darkism, it saddens me, because these people are in utter denial, and they're being insensitive to the plight of dark-skinned people that actually experience darkism on a day-to-day basis. Just because they don't go through it, they want to deny the experiences of others and say, well, you should get your stuff together, or you should do this, or you should do that. And it still doesn't negate the fact that darkism exists. That millions of dark-skinned people around the world wake up every day and they're going through darkism. Okay. Clean Logic TV says, "Hey, Rashida, just saw the thumbnail. Wanted to say you look very pretty. Great smile too." Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you very much. B Money says, "Are you still fat shaming?" Fat shaming who? What are you talking about? I'm on here raising money to support a production that I have coming up at the Atlanta Black Theater Festival. And by the way, I use these words interchangeably, because to me, it's a production. It's what I'm doing at the Atlanta Black Theater Festival. I want to be very clear. I'm doing a production called a performance reading. A performance reading. That is the capacity that the Atlanta Black Theater Festival has accepted me on. And what I do is I take the play and you get up on the stage and you do a reading. You do a simple performance reading of your play, and you showcase your play, and you just, it's another way to get your ideas out, your message out, your creativity out to people that are interested in hearing about it. And apparently the Atlanta Black Theater Festival, they thought that my play was good enough to appear in that capacity. So that's what I will be doing. But again, I want to be very clear that I am responsible for all of the production cost that comes with it. And that's why I'm always raising money. I would like to do more productions. This is the only production I'm doing this year because this is all I can afford, because I haven't raised enough money to be able to do more productions. And so that's why I'm asking everybody that's in the sound of my voice to please go and donate. Okay? Please make a donation. Okay? That's the whole point of doing this particular live today, is to ask for donations. And my goal for this production was $5,000. I have not reached that goal. I'm very disappointed that I have not reached that goal. I'm very disappointed with myself that I have not reached that goal, because at the end of the day, I'm the producer, so I have to take all of the responsibility for not reaching the goal, because it at the end of the day, it's my fault. I have to own it. But I'm also disappointed with the people that subscribe to my channel, the people that watch my channel, the people that, you know, take the time to hear what I got to say. I got to admit, I'm also disappointed because the people have not donated in larger numbers. And I know that the people are there. I know that it could be done. And I know that we could do better. And that's why I'm here again, asking that we do better, asking that you guys join me in this fight against darkism economically, that you guys make a donation. I'm putting the GoFundMe in the chat again, the GoFundMe link, because there's 3 ways that you guys can actually donate. You can donate to the GoFundMe, you can donate to the PayPal, or you can donate to the Cash App. So you got 3 ways that you can make it happen. You can also, if you can't donate, I understand that. I know that these are harsh economic times, but if you can't donate, at least share this video and pass it along to someone that you think may be able to make a donation. At least like the page, like the video. Those don't cost you anything. Liking the video is free. Sharing the video is free. So yes, this live is about raising more funds and letting you guys know that I'm in need of more funds and that I haven't reached the $5,000 goal, and I'm getting closer and closer to the date of the performance, and I really need to raise more money. So once again, I'm asking everybody that's in the sound of my voice to please make a donation to one of the donation platforms, which is Cash App, PayPal, or to my GoFundMe. And my Cash App is right there on the screen. It's $ Rashida Lala. Once again, $ Rashida Lala. And that's $ RASHIDA LALA. Once again, $ RASHIDA LALA. And the GoFundMe, you can find that very easily. If you Google Rashida Strober GoFundMe, it will pop right up. And the PayPal, you can donate there. Some people still, believe it or not, they want to donate to PayPal. And I do have a PayPal, and it's icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. Once again, icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. So you got your 3 ways that you could donate. So I'm asking everybody, once again, in the sound of my voice, to please go make a donation to help me make this happen. Donate to one of my platforms. And I want to thank you guys for taking the time to listen. And yeah, that's it. I will talk to you guys again soon. Rashida Strober, the world's first and only dark-skinned activist, is asking you to join the fight to end darkism by making a donation to my dark-skinned activist campaign. Thank you.